If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2016. This month, I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hobbit Tarot deck. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Just a note, my guides did tell me before I started recording these videos a few days ago to advise people they might want to watch their moon sign this month. You may find that resonates more for you than your sun sign. Moon is connected to emotions, so maybe there's some reason for that for this month of September 2016. So just to let you know. Also, if you hear extraneous outside noises, cars going by, kids on bikes, dogs barking, I do have all my windows open because it is absolutely gorgeous. The temperature is the best you could wish for. So I'm sorry if you hear outside noises, or my dog chewing on his bone, or other toy noises. He may be playing with toys. Please forgive that. So now on to your reading for September 2016, Cancer. The first card you have that shows up here in your reading today is the Lovers. The Lovers card. Now, the Lovers card, to me, usually you have to watch what other cards are around it. But I always go by the messages my spirit guides give me, more than whatever the messages mean, more than the card meanings. I go by what my spirit guides tell me. And the Lovers card means to me two people that are in tune with each other's needs. There's passion there, sexuality, not always love. Sometimes there's love with the Lovers, but not always. Sometimes there can be interference from outside sources with the Lovers, coming from work, outside interference from exes or children, or any other interference. But sometimes the Lovers are being blessed. I do feel some Cancers are getting ready to embark on a new love relationship. Some of you will find yourself coming and going back and forth between two places. So this could be between your house and your significant other's house, or maybe they live in another state or another town. You may be going back and forth between two places. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of soul searching. It could be about getting into this new relationship, or you could just be doing soul searching in general. I feel that some of you Cancers are tired of being put on the front line, or doing all the work, or having all the responsibility fall on you. And you may have the feeling like you would like to hand the reins over to somebody else. You know, your sign is getting some messages that some other signs got. There is love. New love showed up for quite a few of the signs. And also this theme of feeling like overburdened and wanting to hand the reins over to somebody else has come up for at least one other sign. You two are going to be getting along swimmingly. This is a partnership that dreams are made of, they say. This is a relationship that can go the distance, the long distance. And if you're already coupled in a relationship with someone or already married, that may also be applying to you as well. Because they're saying for those that are already coupled, you could be experiencing a rebirth or some new growth within your relationship. in the month of September, or at least starting to see it then. The guides say there's a fine line between love and hate, and some of you may find that you end up being really interested and attracted to or in a relationship with somebody that at one point maybe you didn't care for at all, or you thought, I can't stand them, they get on my nerves, I don't like them. You may find that you've changed your tune about them. That's coming up here too for some of you. Okay, I do feel that you're going to have somebody, some of you Cancers are going to have somebody that wants to take you out, take you out to dinner, or take you to someplace interesting or fun. And I do feel that you may also be like bumping up your image, or a couple of the other signs got that too. September must be the month of that, where you may feel like, because if it is a new relationship or a relationship that's getting a rebirth and renewal, you may be feeling like you want to feel more appealing, or you want your sex appeal to come out more. So you may be doing things to tailor that and bring that forward. That's coming up here also through the Lover's card. I do feel for many of you that love relationships, whether they be new or old, and having a rebirth or just a new one starting out, you're going to have a lot of reasons to be smiling in the month of September. I do feel that. Now remember, if these messages aren't making sense to you, please watch your rising sign, or especially your moon sign this month. That's what my guide said. So maybe that wasn't making total sense to you. So the next card you have here, Cancer, is the Magician. The Magician is a card to me that symbolizes the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the spiritual plane and in the ethers, you can manifest into physical form. I hear there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes in the month of September. Some things maybe that you didn't know about or have been hidden. I feel like you're going to be working within the parameters of the knowledge that you currently possess, and then you're going to find out some, I don't know if I want to say secrets being revealed. It doesn't feel so much as secrets, but just things that were, behind the scenes that you didn't know about are going to come out and end up being revealed, I feel, from many of you. I feel like you don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore, and I feel that you're going to be getting out there and maybe promoting or marketing yourself differently if you own your own business, or if you have, or if you're in a line of work where you do have to do promotions about yourself. You may be changing it up, doing a little things differently than how you normally promoted yourself. I see you kind of feeling like you're just tired of some things, and you want to, almost like you want to get out of your own way, also comes up here, Cancer. Like you may be feeling tired of yourself, tired of the way things have been rolling, like maybe you're sick and tired of doing things in a particular way, and especially if it has to do with promotions and marketing yourself, maybe you want to change up what you're doing. Even if you are looking for love, it could be in a romantic sense. Maybe you want to put yourself out there in a different way. Maybe you haven't done dating sites before, or you're sick of dating sites and you want to join meetup groups, or meetup groups are not getting you anywhere, so maybe you want to start taking classes or doing something. Like it could be about love and meeting somebody for some of you. For some of you, this is in regard to work or your own business, and it could be in all of the above. Because I see you making this face like I'm just sick and tired of doing this way, or I need to change up what I'm doing and getting motivated. I do see that. Some releasing of funds of some kind of money, I feel, is going to come to some of you. I'm not sure where it's going to come from, but I do get some of you getting money. I also am picking up that in the second half of 2017, maybe even before that, but I really feel your finances getting a huge boost, kind of like a rocket. So if you're in any financial lull right now, I do feel that you've got some kind of money coming to you from somewhere that doesn't seem normal to me, like not your normal channels. Like if you get a paycheck, I don't feel it's that. It's coming at you some other way. You get some money given to you. So it's a little wind in your sails in September. But in 2017, especially after February or as you get more into the second quarter, you're going to start to see your finances really boost up. That's coming up here through the Magician. I feel like you may be reworking some things that you're doing and revising some things that you're doing in September. So if you had a particular way that you did your work, or the pattern in which you do things, or if you've written anything, or you have some just reworking things. I see you reworking what you're doing. It could be some work you already did, and maybe you want to rework it, which actually makes a lot of sense to me because, as I've said in the other videos, and in case you've seen any of the other ones, I apologize, you're going to hear it again here, that we are in Mercury in retrograde from, it's either August 30th or August 31st to the 22nd of September. So revising, reworking, redoing, reorganizing, all that kind of activity, reviewing, researching, all that stuff goes on in Mercury in retrograde. And I feel that you're going to really see that in you in September, where you're going to be reworking something that you do or that you've already done, reworking it. That comes up here through the Magician. So the next card you have here is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is a card to me that symbolizes, this would be partnership. Could be partnership in business, could also be partnership in romance. There's going to be a lot of camaraderie of spirit between you and someone else. You may be generating a lot of business or income with someone. This could be a business partner. It could be a friendship or some kind of alliance that you form that's going to be generating income. That comes up here through the Two of Wands. They say proprietorship is high on the list. So you may find, if you've been thinking about becoming a business owner, owning your own website or your own business, that's going to be high on the list. That's going to happen. You may be starting your own business, or maybe you're going to get into partnership with somebody. Even if you already own your own business, you could be adding a partner. Even if it's not full-time, it could be a partnership in a project or plan, but it does come up here. It comes up more than romance. You already had your romance was being discussed in the Lovers. Now, some of you, this business partnership or alliance in business that generates income could even be with a love partner for some of you, but that's not going to be the case for all of you. I feel that some of you are going to be developing something new and taking it out to the marketplace. This could be a new service you provide. It could be a new product you're adding to your product line. So this card really, really sounds very strongly to me like it's speaking to those Cancers that are starting their own business or are already owning their own business and adding services and or products to what you already are doing, and possibly having a business partner in the mix here. I feel like you may feel like you want to be seen and heard, like you want to have some kind of recognition, either for your business that you own, the work that you may do for another company, or just your own personal self and with your own circle of friends and your own family, or like social groups, social friends or family could apply. But I get you want you want people to notice what you're doing and saying. It's not in an ego-driven sense overboard. I get this sense of like, maybe you feel like you haven't really been noticed that much, or that people have forgotten about you, or that what you're doing or saying or working on is becoming passé, and you want to be like, hey, don't forget about me over here. That's the kind of energy. I don't feel like it's overboard ego driven. I just feel like you're kind of like waving a little flag saying, don't forget me. Or recognize what I'm doing. That's the energy that's also coming up off of the Two of Wands. I do get it again. You're not the first sign that got this. I feel like a promissory note, a gift of cash, or money coming to you somehow. This could be from some, I don't even know the source. It seems so random to me. I don't get the feeling like it's work. It could be a bonus or a commissions check. It could be, but it really feels like it's coming out of the blue in some other manner. Not that. I wish I could put my finger on it, but I'm not really getting I just keep getting like money. Here it comes. So you'll have to keep me posted and let me know how you got that money, Cancer, because I feel like it's going to be in a little bit of an offbeat, unusual way. Maybe some of you are going to play the lottery and win the lottery. It could be that. They're just not saying to me. Sometimes they'll say winning money, but I got it more in the sense of promissory note, gift of cash, or sum of money coming to you somehow. It could be an inheritance. Maybe your family's giving you money for some reason. Could be coming from some company that may owe you money. I don't know. It's coming up in a variety of ways. So we'll see. You'll have to let me know. So the next card you have here, Cancer, is the Moon. And the Moon is a card to me that symbolizes, this is like secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy by itself. It can be romance by itself. It can also be heightened psychic ability and heightened psychic intuition. I hear you're now turning the proverbial corner and some kind of funds are getting released to you. This could be from court cases, divorce settlements, lawsuit settlements. It could be anything like that as well. I feel some of you are changing the format of something that you do. And I also get laying out of papers and documents, papers, things getting laid out. And then they are also saying when those papers are out on the table, they say changing the format. So it could be changing the format of what is on these papers or documents. That could be the changing of the format. It could be the format of what you do to make your living or how you make your living. It could be that kind of format change. You may be asked to speak and have some kind of public speaking arrangement or engagement. You could be asked to speak at a college, a seminar, a lecture, a graduation, a birthday party, a church, a spiritual retreat, anywhere somebody could say, hey, will you come and give this talk or this speech? It could be anywhere. I do see that. I see some of you getting invited to a gathering, and it could be at this gathering that you're speaking. It could be you making a speech. Maybe you're making a toast. Maybe somebody got engaged or married, and you're going to be the one that's going to speak at the wedding and give some reading from some religious text at the wedding, or it could be you giving the toast at the reception. But I do get you being invited to a gathering and being asked to speak. It comes up for some of you Cancers in September. I do feel some of you Cancers are going to be meeting up to discuss things with an old flame. That's not going to apply to all of you, so please don't get upset when I say that you think, oh my God, my ex that I haven't talked to in all this time is going to come back and I don't want to talk to them. It may not be applying to you, so just relax. But I do get some of you have an old flame that comes back that you to discuss something. Now, again, I'm going to say it again. Mercury will be in retrograde until the 22nd, so the past can often return. People from your past can often show back up. and other things like unfinished business can also show back up. So just beware of that. That's a possibility for some of you Cancers, that an old flame comes back and discusses something with you. Some of you, they may be asking for a second chance. Some of you, they may be asking you for something like a loan or something they gave you they may want back that has some kind of value. Like maybe they gave you an expensive piece of jewelry and they're asking for it back. Or maybe they gave you like a piece of expensive technology equipment, a computer, a stereo system, whatever, and that now they're asking you for it back. It's not going to be the same for all of you. They're either asking to get back with you or they're asking you for something, maybe even forgiveness. Maybe they're feeling like they need to ask you for forgiveness if they treated you shabbily. It could even be that for some of you Cancers. Some of you may be releasing some things to the public in September, like photographs of yourself. If you're a model, you could be releasing photographs in some way of yourself. It could be something you've written, a publication. It could be a YouTube video or a video of some sort. It could be a book. But I do see it could be a commercial, advertising. Maybe you're going to pay for a commercial, because I see like your image is involved in it as well. So your picture may be on this in some way, the back of a dust jacket of a book. It could be to do with advertising or promoting your business. It could be if you're a model and like pictures of you are now going to be released. It just comes up in those ways. So well, you'll have to let me know again, Cancer, how that makes sense to you. So the last card you have here in this reading for September 2016 is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords in regular tarot deck is usually a heart pierced by three swords, which means heartbreak, sadness, loss of a relationship, like heartbreak over the loss of a relationship. It's a divorce card a lot of times. Sometimes it's a card that can symbolize cheating, but we'll have to see what this Three of Swords is going to bring. I do feel that some of you need to take a step back and reassess or reevaluate some kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be love. It could be a business partnership relationship. It could be a coworker relationship. It could be a love romantic relationship. It could even be a friend or family relationship. You may have to take a step back and reassess a relationship. Could be if that person that comes back from the past that wants to talk to you, maybe you have to reassess and reevaluate that relationship. Be careful of people that may be acting catty or cattiness and jealousy around you in September. You may have some friends or relatives that are either jealous of what you're doing or, maybe envious or jealous or acting catty about any good fortune that you have coming your way. I really feel like you had a lot of positive things here. So, maybe you might have some friends that if you get some money or a new love comes to you or your love relationship gets this big rebirth, you could have some relatives or friends that may be acting jealous or catty about your good fortune. It's comes up here. So that may be why you're going to reevaluate relationships as well, Cancer. It could be those people that you're going to think, well, are they really my friend or not? If you have felt lonely or abused, lonely, forgotten, I get those Cancers that applies to, you are going to be re-emerging back into society and social things. So if you had sequestered yourself away or if you've been feeling lonely, I feel you've got some, this is a card also indicating re-emergence. So that's kind of interesting. There's another re-word for retrograde period there. If you're getting linked up to a new partnership, I get you building your finances up together or rebuilding your finances together. So in partnership, if it's a new love relationship or a new business partnership, you are going to be building up your finances together. It feels like as a team. I do feel that you have help is on the way. That you're going to get some kind of direction, guidance, people showing you the way to go, pointing you in the right direction. So if you have any questions about what direction you're going in, what work you're doing, or your own business, or if you have money now or you're getting some money, you may be getting help where they're going to say, this is what you need to do to get this money. Or, oh, now you have this money. Well, now we're going to show you where would be a good place to invest it or where to invest your money and what to do with it. It could also be advice or help or assistance on what pieces of equipment to buy or what's necessary to get you forward to the next step in promotions. You've got, like, help is on the way to you, Cancers, in the month of September. And I don't feel like it's just from one source. I get a variety of people giving you helpful insights and information in all that you're doing. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. Please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook, because I do post things there almost daily that you won't be able to see here on YouTube. If you would like to get a continuation, Cancer, where I look into my crystal and get additional messages from my spirit guides for you for this month of September 2016, you can click on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 7. And at the top of page 7, you will see the heading September 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have a spectacular month of September, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.